Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. This channel is for education only. So I have received many messages from our Wing Chun friend who watch this channel asking me what is the Chinese video which I have made a few days ago, which is in this channel is about. So today I like to share with you what is that about. Okay, so in past week I have received a few messages from our Wing Chun friends, and they send me videos which is made in Asia with their messages asking me, is this the 1850s Xiu Lim Tao sets? And in the same time frame, there is a discussion between me and other traditional Chinese martial art practitioner in Asia on a case of somebody is using the Hongga set's name, okay, the Hongga set's name, to present their own ideas. And I make this video is to share with Asia that, hey, we need to follow what is the ancestor, the Chinese ancestor is teaching. Not that everybody can create their own stuff using the set's name or whatever name of Wing Chun or Hongga or any style of traditional Chinese martial arts, but putting their own creativity. That must not be done. And of course, you know, and in the discussion, somebody will brought up Bruce Lee and all this kind of stuff. And everybody is free to create their stuff. So my response to that is, hey, Bruce Lee doesn't call his art Wing Chun. Bruce Lee calls his art what? Jeet Kune Do, right? If you want to change something, you make sure that you name it differently. And not on all this creativity, okay? One need to know what the heck is going on before one creates stuff. So that's why I explained that is the body conditioning. That is the momentum handling. One need to know that. One need to really master what the ancient is taught us before we start to do some kinds of creative job. And even if we are mastering the art, if we create something, we better say that this is our creation using different name. Otherwise, what are we doing? Besides distort the Chinese culture, distort the martial art system, that's all what will happen. You screw the entire thing up. So a question needs to be asked. Are we doing that for ourselves and disregard of what is the Chinese culture or what is the Wing Chun or Hongga is about? Or we really care and like to learn what is the ancient is teaching, the ancestor is teaching? There's no gray area there. So ask the questions. Why do I do this? Do I do this for myself and screw all the ancient ancestor? Or what is it? So I make that Chinese video to explain why is the 1850 Wing Chun is not White Crane from Fujian, why it is not the Hong Kong Shaolin Wing Chun, why is not the Malaysians Mui. Well, this is as in the video I say clearly at the beginning. This is not about who is authentic, who know it all. This is about, we look at the technology. Yes, it's a technology because it is involving body conditioning, body handling. Okay, it is science there, and it is involving the characteristic of a particular style. You cannot play a Wing Chun like a BJJ, and you cannot play Hongga like a Tai Chi. Okay, because there's different technologies. Like you cannot run your iOS applications in the Android phone. That's how it is. It's nothing to do with I know it all, or I'm the grandmaster, I'm the more authentic, or so forth, so forth. That's the reason why I make that video. Actually, two of them. The first one I made it is like, I explain clearly what is the Yiji Kamyongma of the Wing Chun 1850s. What will it do? How is it related to the ancient teaching? How is it related to the channel, the Qi channel? The second is, how is the ancient 1850s Xiu Lian Tao handle the hip area, the hip and the waist area? How that generate the strength or the force or the momentum, which is accord with the breathing, need to accord with the breathing. And then I explain the handling of the shoulder blade and the body's torquing, which is not in the White Crane of Fujian. You never see those kind of stuff. It is Mei stuff. And then you cannot see that in the Hong Kong Shaolin Wing Chun style either. And it is not in the Malaysia claim Mui style, where somebody say that, you know, because this Mui is the founder of Wing Chun and the founder of this and founder of that. It is not. If it is an Apple phone with iOS, there's Apple phone with iOS. If it is the Samsung phone with Android, there's Samsung phone with Android. You don't mess that up. If you mess that thing up, you're going to screw everybody who listen to you, and you're going to screw the ancestor. Why? Say if I am really famous, I put some kind of this kind of very distorted stuff out there, and people will not know whether which is proper, because they never really study in it. Okay? And also in that video I show how the shoulder has to get in if it's a short strike. Otherwise, if the shoulder not going in, you are not going in. And I also show that why Wing Chun is not Tai Chi. Wing Chun 1850 is not Tai Chi. Wing Chun is go for the body, slide into the body. It's not Tai Chi. You don't do the Peng Jing, walk off. In Wing Chun, we don't walk off. Wing Chun 1850, I mean, without walk off. We want to be like a snake. We slide in like a BJJ guy. If going down to take down, it's not going to stand there to walk off like a Tai Chi. Also, Wing Chun is not standing straight like that at all, every situation like people play Tai Chi or push hand. Your shoulder need to get in, and thus your axis is playing this way. It's not like keeping you have to hold on straight like that. So that is on the video, the Chinese video. The second video is about, we need to make this thing in scientific, and it is scientifically can be proven with the fitness tracker, the SpO2, the VO2 max. If you train that thing, you develop that thing, you for sure be able to monitor it. You will know the result. And the ancient ancestor, be it the Wing Chun, the Hongga, Choi Lei Fat, the praying mantis, they all know their stuff. So if we don't know, stop messing around with things. Stop mimicking posture and making up whatever we want. Okay? So there's the idea. It's not that, no, I, Hendrik, know everything. I don't know everything. But hey, you know, as any engineer, software engineer in the world can present to you, this is iOS, this is Android. They are different platform in the smartphone or tablet. That's what it is. We need to get this clear. Otherwise, what are we practice? So again, there's a reason I wrote all this book, Wing Chun Inceptions, Wing Chun Matrix, and other books, is to clear this thing up. I'm making this an education because only we have a standard textbooks, which is coding the ancient, what the ancient mean. We really don't have anything. There is no education there. That is all screwed up. You know, it's based on this guy's creativity, that guy's creativity. And in today, I can be straight with you. In today's world, same with traditional Chinese martial arts. The Chinese Qigong is like that. The Buddhism is like that too. Everybody is up for their creativity. Did they really attain the stuff, be able to really monitor, track it, and verify it? Those seems to not be the concern. The concern is that because I want to be famous, I'm going to create something different. And because I am free, I have my free right to speech. I have the open-minded. I can do whatever I want. So it's like in Asia, there's somebody who told me, you know, why am I cannot do all this create stuff? So I asked them, do you know what is the body mechanic of Wing Chun, of Hongga? Do you know? Do you know what is the momentum characteristics? Do you know? If you don't even know this, you have no idea what Chinese martial art is about. Period. Okay? And of course, this got nothing to do with who's the best fighter. It's like we're talking about iOS and the Android. We are not talking about who is better, all this compete, who is better than who and who is richer than who. No, we're just talking about this two different things. Do we know what is that? If we don't know what it is, how it is, why it is, what do we know? So that is what the Chinese video I make for. I plan, you know, I actually, my goal is to make it a documentary. If you guys in Asia doesn't care, we in the US and Europe care what the Chinese culture is about. Because everybody is royal, obedient, and serious in training Chinese martial arts. So if you guys don't care, you guys want to make whatever, you want to be like Bruce Lee or whatever, you can do your way. But at least we in the America, in Europe, we have whatever it is. We don't say that this is the ultimate, the best, the advanced. We don't. We just say this is what it is from the ancestor. How difficult is that? How difficult is to have a clear mind to know what it is? So, this is what I like to share with you today. And the final word is, for that those so-called Yik Kam Wing Chun videos. Those are made up in the modern times, in the recent years. It got nothing to do with the 1850s Xiu Lim Tao. Why? The same thing. You're asking the same thing. Body conditioning, momentum handling, body conditioning characteristic, momentum handling characteristics. You can see inside those things, there are none. It's just waving like playing a dance. And then put the name Yik Kam Wing Chun. What Yik Kam Wing Chun? There is not even Wing Chun there. By the standard of technical, not by Hendricks standard, by the technical standard. It's like, is this iOS? It is Android. You look at that, it's a none of the above. It is just a mimic. It's a make-believe. Okay? So, we need to be careful. Of course, everybody have the right to do whatever they want. But using your own name for doing whatever you want. Do not using the ancestor, the ancient ancestors' name of sets. It doesn't matter. It is Hongga, it is Choi Lei Fat, it is Zhao Ga Tong Long, it is Zhuk Lan Tong Long, it is Wing Chun. Don't use the ancient words, because you're going to contribute to screw up people, screw up the ancestor for your own creativity, and that is not right.